I'm muted. Okay, so to repeat what I said, because I'm totally professional and I do this all the time.
Pro streamers, by the
Um,
way.
yeah, pro streamers. That moment when your ad blocker, sometimes ad blocker just decides it doesn't want to work. I was gonna let the song finish, and I tried to be like quick and stop it and pause it like right when it was done, but I didn't, and it started playing an ad. I was like, no. So yeah, I'm embarrassed. Just ignore
Do you
me.
use uBlock or AdBlock Plus?
I don't even know. uBlock is better, isn't it?
Oh yeah. I use
Okay.
uBlock and I haven't had a single ad
I'm gonna.
on my YouTube. Then again, I also pay for what's it called? YouTube Premium. What's it
Yeah.
called? YouTube. Yeah. I
Yeah.
don't know. I'm not watching no YouTube ads. I'm sorry. You can miss me with that.
Right. I'll definitely look into that. So how's it going? It's the first time you've been on here with us. Very
It
excited.
is. I haven't been on any show in a long time. I haven't streamed since like I took like a summer break, but it wasn't
Yeah.
really officially a summer break. It was just like a deuces.
Oh yeah.
But
But that's good though. Sometimes you absolutely need that to kind of. It's just good. Okay.
oh no, yeah, hell yeah. Like if I've seen a lot of things now in life, and it's been so eye opening. It's like, have you ever went outside when it was like raining outside, and then you come back inside, then you look outside, and it's just fully sunny? Yeah, that's exactly what it feels like, except
Oh yeah.
I'm less wet.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I got you.
But yeah, I haven't seen Paladin since TwitchCon 20.
I know, dude.
Which one was that? 17 or 18? It was 18, right?
It was 18. It was last year, yeah.
Damn.
I thought he was gonna
A
say.
year?
I thought he was gonna say it says TwitchCon 2020. I'm like, whoa.
Yeah, we're from the future, didn't you know?
Which?
Get on
I
our
mean-
level.
I mean, are you going to 2020?
Yeah. I mean, I will be if it's there. If it happens,
if
I'll be
it's
going.
there.
Good.
That's funny. Yeah.
Perfect. Hopefully I see you both there. I'll hopefully be there myself. Hopefully. I haven't made like plans for a big trip. I am planning on going to PAX South because I've never been to
Ooh.
Texas. And also it'll be in the winter and I'm in like cold ass New York. So I need some sun
There you go. That would
to
be
keep my
good.
nice, beautiful complexion. So
Yeah. That's something that would be really cool. Like I've always wanted to go to a PAX, and I think out of the 3 that we have here, I think PAX South would probably be the most likely for me to go to because it's closer and I don't do well with the cold.
The cold is so good, though.
Hey, listen.
if you don't shut your igloo self up, nah, I need me some bacon and some heat. I don't know why I said bacon. I don't know, you put the bacon outside on like the sidewalk with some eggs, you know. Get you the Denny's special
The Denny's special.
at noon.
Listen, the cold is a wonderful thing. All right, if I could, I'd be living in the mountains. Not because it's pretty up there, which it is pretty, but just because I like it that cold.
Because because you're a weird hermit mountain man. Is that what you're trying to tell us?
Yeah, that's my goal in life, is to become a weird hermit mountain man. Didn't you know?
That
Like-
lives in a cornfield.
So,
Yes.
okay, so let me
I'm
guess.
going to find a way to grow the corn in the frigid cold. Gonna do that.
Are you one of those people that sleeps with the window open all year round?
No, I won't do that. Because I've got this really big fear of spiders. So
Did you know that you call your mouth when you sleep?
Yeah.
Okay,
I know.
good. Make sure, as long as you know that. As long as you know that.
Yeah, I'm very aware of that. Very aware. And not thrilled by that fact either.
See, listen, I love spiders. Do you know why? Because I hate every other bug, and spiders eat every other bug. So we have a nice relationship. Actually, so Carl is up in the corner. You can't see him because, you know, he's freaking tiny, but he's up in the corner, okay? And his
Mhm.
job is, as long as I don't see a single gnat, he can stay. The minute I see a gnat, he's gone. Okay? That's his rent. That's his rent.
Perfect.
That's funny.
I used to have Frank too, but he see, the windowsill's a hard job, and he just wasn't.
It wasn't cut
I
out for
don't
the
know.
job, huh?
He needed a leg up. Man only had
Wow.
7.
What was the spider that we named on here
Oh, what was it? My spider, my little spider friend
that
that
lived
was
on your
on my hat with the Florida roach.
yeah.
What was his name?
I can't remember.
I'm about to pull the VOD up and watch it just to remember.
Oh Lord.
He's the
Oh
fedora.
man, dude, you
again?
missed it, man. I had this nice, awesome fedora. Had my little pet spider. Florida roaches. In case you didn't know about Florida roaches, Amy says the Florida roaches get like this freaking
Oh, they're
big. Like we're talking
terrifying.
like rad roaches on Fallout. That's what they apparently look like.
Do not go to
And
Florida. If you don't like bugs, don't go to Florida because they are the size of cars, okay?
The only thing in Florida I would go for is just Miami and no, that's it. That's it.
Okay.
Actually, not even Miami. I'm good. I'll just not go to Florida.
The way you said Miami, I thought you said like my yammy, and I'm like, what's a yammy?
Miami? Oh, yeah,
Miami?
wait.
Yeah.
Miami?
so
Miami.
what
Yeah,
like, split
Miami.
them into two. No, you're saying it right. But what she's saying is like she heard it as my yammy. Two different words. Like,
Yeah.
you were
Miami?
saying
Yeah,
you were going
Miami.
to Florida for
Like a yammy,
Yeah,
like
for
what's
Miami.
yeah.
A Yami.
Alright.
It's like grandma, but like, you call it Yama.
There
Cause
you go. Okay.
what's up, Yama?
Yammy? So all you kids out there, when you talk to your grandma again, just throw out a yammy and see how she handles it.
We
Just don't call her
pronounce the G
Mammy. Call her
differently.
Yammy.
Call her Yammy.
Yeet
Yeet
ma.
ma.
Oh man. I've already like laughed way too much. Like people who listen to this, they're gonna be like, "What is wrong with her?"
Don't worry. When you're done being around, just my presence, your cheeks are gonna feel like you lifted 25-pound weights on
That
each
is
single
that is
bone. Just
true.
boom, boom, boom.
True facts. Can confirm.
Complete side note, I've been like focusing really hard like my tooth health, my oral health.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
That was a random fact, but like have you ever just brushed your teeth one day and just like got really good in that one corner? You're like, damn, that feels good.
Yep.
Ooh.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yep. You
Completely
know that feeling,
random,
right?
but yeah. Yep.
And like kind of thinking about that, like do you ever think about just like how gross people's mouths are? And like how gross it would be to like be a dentist. Like I have a ridiculous amount of respect for dentists because most people, or hopefully most people, you brush your teeth every day, you take care of your teeth, but there's people out there who have never used a toothbrush, and when they waltz into the dentist, it's like
It's like going to the boys' locker room and seeing that one kid that like does not wash his jockstrap.
Oh.
I was that kid in middle school.
you,
I'm sorry, teammates. I'm sorry.
you were the
I
smelly
know you
kid.
better. No, we're not gonna talk about that. I was the weird kid. I'm still the weird kid. Actually, I was talking to an old friend of mine.
High five.
Right?
Yes.
Like, and she was like, "Old friend group, yeah, two of them just talk so much like smack about you," and I was like, "Oh, that's how they dealt with me. Cool."
It's okay. I think like one of the cool things about Twitch is a lot of us we're the weird kid, and like with Twitch, like we get to meet so many people who kind of have like the same experiences, so it's like we're just like weird kids together, and it's like my people, like I'm not alone, but I was definitely a weird
We're
kid.
not alone in the world. There's other weirdos like me out there.
I mean, I was like super, and I'm still very weird. I mean, I don't mean that as was a weird kid. I am a weird kid. But I don't know.
Like eating paste weird?
Eating paint is weird?
Like, were you the like I used to eat paint kind of kid?
I wasn't that kind of.
No, I was just, as most people know, I'm from Alabama, and I was kind of like the, like, emo-y punk rock type of gamer nerd, and when you grow up in a tiny redneck podunk, BFE Alabama, and so you're like the really odd one out, you get kind of picked on for being into the things that you're into, so
Yep.
yeah, it's great.
Yeah, I went to boarding school and I was like really into anime and what else was it? Like,
how did you deal with that at boarding school? Like,
well, okay, so I have boys' school stories for days, but legitimately,
Sharing time. Tell them
I
all.
was like, so there was 200 students there total, like between grades 9 through 12 total.
Mhm.
So like everyone's real, like knows everybody. It's like really close. Dorms are about the size of a small, like, actually no, the dorms are really tiny. Anyway, so, and half the kids there who were there, only like 25% of them were like there strictly for sports.
Mhm.
50% of them were kind of like, you messed up in school, so we're sending you to boarding school kind of thing.
Oh.
24% were just people coming over from Asia, like China, Japan, Korea, which I learned a lot about different cultures living there, more than I ever think I would have living back in New Jersey where I was. And then the 1% was me, the kid who saw Harry Potter and was like, yo, this looks dope. Asked my mom, she's like, you sure? And I was like, yeah. She's like, you sure? You sure? She's like, yeah. Okay. So I went, and well, I'm glad I went. I got my ass beat like every week.
Oh no.
Oh my god. It was
By the
it was
Asian kids, right?
say what?
By the
Oh
Asian
my god.
kids.
It was honestly, it was mostly the racist white kids.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, and it was like, I think it was funny too because I didn't know much going in because I was still young. I was like 14, so I didn't really
Right.
experience much of the world going forward. So going through that, nowadays looking back, I'm like, wow, I was kind of messed up. Like there's Confederate flags like everywhere. There was like this one dude who like would just constantly drop the M bomb in front of me, like, and like towards me. And I was like, all right, whatever, I don't care. I was Jesus.
Jeez.
But yeah, but then I learned the best thing in the world.
Oh boy.
Teenage boys only like two things. That's getting in trouble and not getting in trouble.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Checks out. I've never
So-
been a teenage boy myself, but
Trust, I don't recommend it.
we have two experts here who have been through that phase in life, so
Yeah. Don't highly don't recommend.
Yeah. Oh man, but yeah, boarding school is fun. I'm glad I went, and I recommend if anyone sends a kid to boarding school, they're gonna come back a different person, probably a lot more slutty, but
Wow. Okay.
it's
Well,
true.
That took a. I did not see that one coming.
sounds
Amy's
like
just kind of sitting here in like disbelief, like,
No,
I
this
don't
is
know what to say.
no, this is hilarious. Like a lot of people think, like, you know, oh, she's a girl. I need to watch what I say. No, I can assure you, this stuff doesn't bother me, and I'm like the worst one about it half the time.
I've heard the dirtiest stuff from women.
Yeah.
Y'all are some freaks. Y'all have no limits. I literally sat down like at dinner with one of my friends and her like good friend, and they started just about like, I'm not sure how rated the show is, so I'm just gonna just say this in the best way possible. How they could, how well they do that, and like, who?
Wow. That's...
Sounds like some of the women that would come up to Paladin and compare their tans. As if-
Okay. Listen.
I
that
have
is
to
a
tease
lot-
you about that.
I'm listening.
That is a lot different from what he was just describing. No, in high school there were girls that like I used to be way more tan than this. They would come up and the ones that would like get spray tans or go to the tanning salons or whatever. And they would try to compare and they'd walk away mad because they couldn't beat my tan. And that's what she's talking about.
Is that like a thing? People compete tans?
Hey, look, I went to a private school, so that may have had something to do with it. So like the girls are like, okay, we got to beat this guy, and they're beating me.
Yep.
No, you have to put in the detail like you did last time. Like, didn't you say they'd like come up and put like their leg next to you and like compare like
I
their
could
leg
be-
tans
I
and their
could be
arm
sitting
tans?
down. I could be sitting down somewhere, or like it'd be in the hallway. They'll walk up, put their arm up next to me. Like if I'm sitting down somewhere, they'll walk up, they'll put their leg right next to my arm. I'm like, hello. Like I don't. It was a small school, so like most of us knew each other, which made it even more awkward, right? Because it's not just like these random girls I don't know. It's like, it's like I know you. This is a little weird. Like, can you not?
See, and that's the story of how women were trying to hit on him, and he just didn't know. It's like,
yeah.
oh, look at your arms. You're so tan. Oh, and you're like, get off me, weirdo.
Yep, that was me.
Yep.
We all have those stories.
Uh,
Oh my god, I have one from college. It was hilarious. Well, not hilarious. It's actually pretty fucked up. But excuse my French. But it was really bad, and then it got really funny, then it got really good, and it got really sad.
oh. Please
It
share.
was like first first like week in college. Okay, I had a group of friends. They're cool people. Then one of them starts talking to some of the hockey team at the school, right? And mind you, she's like freshman. These hockey players who are like 25, 26, because the way hockey works is you play and then you come to college if you don't make it to the pros. So this 18-year-old girl, I think she was 17, 18, I don't know, something like that little age range.
Right.
Sitting there in this room, and then hockey players come in, like hanging out, giving her drink stuff and talking. And I'm kind of sitting there too, just hanging out. I'm like, my spidey sense is tingling. And then so I excuse myself to go, walk her home. Then I get a call later, and she's like, "Can you come here, please?" I was like, "Okay." So one of the dudes got a little, we'll say, pushy, and so I'm walking the room. I'm looking at him like, "You good? You? I don't care. You can lift. You can beat me up. I don't care. GTFO. Get out. I don't care. I got a knife. Not really, but I'm saying I do, so you don't get out." And then I'm sitting there like, "You good?" She's like, "Yeah, I'm good. Can you stay here for the night?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure. I don't care." Slept in the same bed and everything, and I was sitting there like, "Wait, was she hitting on me?" Found out 2 years later. I was like, "Wait, oh sugar, wait, wait." Oh man, God, I'm so proud of myself. I caught myself so good there.
That's funny. Isn't it fun like you look back on stuff like that and you're like, wow, I had no idea. But now I look back and it was so obvious.
You know what? All right, I think it's only fair. Sadomi and I have had to tell one of those stories. Now it's your turn.
See, I've never really had stuff like that happen to me. I've had like I've had weird encounters with GameStop employees or pet store. Not employees, customers. Sorry, I was the employee, the customers.
At GameStop or PetSmart?
Both, because I've worked.
Okay,
at both.
the GameStop one, I expect.
Yeah.
I expect completely.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god. Did you watch like GameStop horror videos?
What?
Do you watch GameStop? Like people go on YouTube and be like, "Oh, I hate it working at GameStop. Here's what happened."
No,
I haven't seen those.
I have a new thing to watch now.
Yeah.
I should start making those.
They're so cathartic. If you worked retail, your brain is like, it's like going to therapy, like a group therapy.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It's so funny. And so like I heard so many things about like how women at GameStop are treated by not only just like customers, because customers do expect that. No offense to anybody out there who is respectful, but literally half of gaming people I know, sorry, let me rephrase this, people who I don't associate with because I don't play that shit,
Right.
don't. It's disgusting, despicable.
Yeah,
but I've heard some stuff, man.
some interesting things. Yeah, like when you work retail, it's a completely different experience compared to like any other thing, which I guess like probably fast food would probably be kind of close. But I think that everyone should work retail at least once in their life because it teaches you a lot of patience and sympathy for retail workers, because like I think everybody at some point in their lives, they've probably been a little impatient with retail workers or fast food workers, like, oh, what's taking so long, or I really wish this line would speed up that I'm waiting to buy whatever, or, but once you work retail, you feel so bad for these people, and it like breaks my heart. Like when I say I go into whatever retail store and you know, I ask for help for something, or like I have to, you know, whatever, I have to ask an employee to help me, and then they come to me and they're like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry that took so long. You know, it's like they're about to like, they're right on the edge of like freaking out. It's like, it's okay. Like, it's totally okay. You're good. Take your time. And they're like, that like just wave of relief. You know, they're just like, oh my gosh, thank you. It has been a day. Like, you know, and it means so much that you actually like understand that. And you tell them like, just slow your roll. You good. You know, take your time. Don't kill yourself. Like, I get it. I've done this before. I'm not gonna yell at you. Just chill, you know. And they're just like, oh my gosh, you know. But you don't understand that until you've been there before, you know. But I don't know. But let's see, crazy stories. Do you guys want a crazy GameStop, creeper story, or do you want a pet store creeper story?
Whatever is juicier than the steak I'm about to kill after we get off this show.
Okay, so the pet store probably. You know, I always say there's like two different kinds of crazy people. There's normal crazy people, which are pretty bad, and then there's crazy animal people, and they're so much worse because not only are they crazy, but they're crazy, but they're animals. Like, I would have people who would come in and they'd be like, you know, okay, my dog needs a collar. You know, and you get into the conversation of like, okay, well, what kind of dog is it? Is it a boy or a girl? Okay, you know, blah blah blah. Oh well, here's a pink collar for a dog, and they'll argue with you like, no, my dog's favorite color is green. It's like, okay, sorry, sorry to assume, you know. So one of the absolute creepiest experiences I had when I worked at the pet store, and I was like a key holder manager before I left, so a lot of times I would like open by myself or be like the closing manager, and I would have like a part-timer with me, and I would call this, he was a creepy fish guy, and I called him Grandpa Pigpen because if you've ever seen like Charlie Brown, the little pigpen boy, you know, like that's dirty and he has like the, yeah, so imagine that kid, but in real life, and he's aged about like 60 years. Oof. And he's about, I swear he was about as tall as I am, like 5 foot maybe. Little bitty scrawny dude, had like long stringy mullet like hair and like super thick like Coke bottle glasses, you know. I don't know if you guys have heard that term, Coke bottle glasses, like the bottle, yeah, just super thick. Yeah, and he smelled like he slept in an ashtray. Like, so, I mean, total winner. And I think he did, like, construction or something for his, you know, his job. So he was always just, like, really dirty. But, I mean, he was super nice at first. And I guess I kind of asked for it because I'm always the type who, I always try to be, like, super nice to people. Because, you know, I really do believe in the whole, like, golden rule thing. So, and, you know, it's like, this dude, you know, he obviously works some sort of, like, physical labor, so he's probably comes in the store after a long hard day, and he would buy like a ton of fish from us. Like, he bought like a $1,000 tank setup, like the biggest tank we had, and the stand and everything for it. So he'd come in constantly and get fish, and I felt bad for him because all the other employees, they were like, oh, it's that fish guy again, like his fish keep dying, you know. And we'd have like a return policy where you'd have to test their water. And if the chemicals were off, you'd have to tell them like what chemicals to get to fix it. And then after their water was right, you could give them live fish again. So like I would actually take time to actually study the water sample and, you know, kind of talking through like, okay, I think this is your issue. I really think you need to do this. And I'd try to, you know, truly help him instead of just, you know, like, here, take your crap and go. Because, you know, I feel bad because his fish kept dying. And so I was really nice to him, you know, and so then I became his favorite employee, and I was like, oh no. And so he would come in, and I earned the nickname Lil Red. So he would come in, and he's like, where's Lil Red at? And I would hear him, you know, I could be at the back of the store, and I'd hear him come in, like, where's Lil Red at? And all the other employees, I'm like, dude, Grandpa Pigpen, if you guys see him come in, just please help him, because he'll talk to me forever. Just forever, you know, like, oh, okay, you know, casual chit chat, you know, whatever. But he would just like be there forever. I'm like, okay, I've bagged all your fish up. You probably need to take them home, you know, like they need to get in the tank, you know, pretty quick. They don't need to sit in this bag forever. So, you know, talk to you later. See you next time. But yeah, he would refuse to let any other employee help him if he knew I was in the store. And sometimes they would tell me if I was off that day, he would come in and say, "Where's Little Red at?" And they're like, "Oh yeah, she's off today." "Oh, okay." And he would just turn around and leave.
Yep.
Oh.
He would just turn around and leave. But wait, there's more. It gets better. So the dude got way too comfortable again. He was you know, about the same height as me, but again, hey, could probably be my grandpa. And he would start making all these weird, like, little quirky, uncomfortable comments, like, "Oh yeah, if only I was a few years younger." What are you supposed to say to that while you're bagging up a man's fish and that he's, you know, you're standing there and you're like, you know, putting the fish in the bag for him to buy, and you're like, ha 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 ha, you know? And then I don't remember the exact thing that was said, but it was something along the lines of, he was talking about tank decorations. And like, again, he had like $1,000 tank set up, so he had a pretty big tank. And he's talking about some sort of decorations, and I was trying to make some suggestions or something, and he was like, "I might just take you home and put you in my tank." And I was like,
Oh, I saw that coming.
Yeah, yeah.
and I just kind of like
Oh,
let out this
no.
little like, you know, it's like, I don't think I would fit. And he was like, oh, or no, he was talking about fish. That's what it was. Because it wasn't decorations, it was fish. Because the next part makes sense. Because I was like, you know, I don't think I'd fit, or I don't think they make bags big enough for that, or something. You know, just like, I didn't know what to say. It was so awkward. And he was like, "Oh, I'd find a bag big enough."
Oh.
I was like, "Oh no,
Digging.
no."
Just where's the shovel? Just
Oh yeah, it was, and like one of the last times I ever interacted with him, it was right before I'd left. He came in, and you know, like when you're a manager at like retail places, like you can, like, you know, check things on the computer, like sales for the day, and you have to like submit tickets and stuff at the end of the day for, you know, whatever reason. And so I sat down and I just pulled like one of those, like, you know, from an outside view it looks like you're doing something really complicated, and I was just like, you know, like on the keyboard. And he came up, he's like, "Hey Red, what you doing?" I was like, "Oh, you know, manager stuff, just gotta put in these numbers." And I wouldn't even do anything, I was just like punching on the keyboard. And he's like, "Oh, okay." And I was like, "Yeah, if you need any help, I think you know, you know, that kid over there, he can probably help." He's like, "No, it's okay, I'll wait." I'm like, "Okay, it might be a while though." So I'm just like, you know, and I'll like turn around, and he's just standing there staring at me. I'm like, oh my gosh. And then like when the other employees like got his attention, or he walked away for a second, and then I like ran to the bathroom and hid, and it was almost like the end of my shift anyways. And then like one of my good friends who worked there, they came back, they're like, "Amy, he left, but don't leave yet, just in case he's still in the parking lot." I'm like, oh my gosh. He didn't even buy anything, he just came in there for me. And I was like, no.
That's
So yeah, there you go. That's probably the scariest encounter with some sort of attempts at being hit on that I've ever had.
that tops the whole like girls trying to compare their tan. That's for sure. Like,
yeah. I've never had someone try to put me in a bag.
nope.
To go in a fish
never.
tank.
Yeah.
Can't
Yeah.
forget the fish tank. So next time I see you guys, I'm just gonna like sneak up behind you and be like, "Don't worry, I'll find a bag big enough."
Okay, Little Red.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, big yikes for sure.
Whew. Yeah, I do
Yeah.
not envy women in like service positions, because I've noticed like I must look nice, or I must look intimidating to some people. Like I'm either one or the other
Mhm.
because people rarely come at me. But my coworkers, oh Lord. Now, mind you, I'm the customer service guy where I assume you're stupid until proved otherwise. I wasn't always like this. I was used to be nice guy, but then I worked retail and food service for about 5 years. I'm jaded. So this girl who I worked with, she literally had this one customer who would just come in and just follow her around the store and just like peek at her,
Ooh.
just peek at her and peek at her.
Mm.
And then one day he starts like aggressively hitting on her in the aisle and like corners her off against like the coolers.
Mhm.
And you know, spidey sense tingles. I walk over and I'm like, Hannah, upstairs now. Like I was mad at her. I wasn't mad at her.
Yeah.
And she's like, okay. And she goes up, and then I'm like, you might want to leave, friend. There's police outside. And I just walk off. I was like, you okay? You good? She's like, oh my God, thank you. I'm like, don't worry, I got you. Then he becomes the creepy customer to the irate, I have a problem with everything customer.
Oh no.
Here's the best part about that. I don't care about your feelings.
Oh
The
yeah.
minute you become like a negative force to me, I'm like, guess what? Your cat died? Shit, damn, I hope it doesn't go to hell. Jeez. The owner like you is probably better off.
No.
It probably tried to kill itself trying to run away from you.
Oh
man. Yeah, no, I was
All
like,
right.
and so they brought a bunch of stuff like coupons, like old coupons, expired, and like, hey, have these coupons. I want to return this item and then buy it again with these coupons. And I'm like, one, they're expired. Two, you don't have a receipt. Three, no.
Yeah.
He's
that
like,
is
I'm gonna
just
call
like-
your manager. So I did was, hold on, I'll call him for you. I reach on. I'm so glad I did this. You already know what's coming. I got the phone, right? I got the keypad. I'm like, who number should I call? I'm like, boop, 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 beep, beep, boop, boop, beep. I can hear you all around me, sickling. Hello? Manager? What's up? Oh, okay. What do you want to do about it? Okay. Cool. All right, bye. He says he doesn't care.
That is so funny.
He walked out, gave me a bad review, and then me and my actual me and my other manager, we looked at it, we laughed.
Isn't that great when they're like, "Can I speak to a manager?" and you're like, you're looking at them. You know, it's like that power.
Oh man.
It's always great. And like that's one thing that like gets on my nerves so bad when it's like, are you too dumb to read this coupon that clearly has an expiration date? Or I've had people at the pet store where you know, a lot of coupons they will require you to like print them out.
Mm-hmm.
Or you know, and like sometimes like you know, now in this day and age you can use them on your phone, but you have to use like the actual email or whatever. I had this one guy who it was a screenshot. And it was expired too, but it was a screenshot of a coupon, and so he's trying to like use it over and over. And I'm like, it's not gonna happen. And he went on this big spiel about, do you know who I am? I'm a breeder for whatever kind of dog, and I buy so much from you guys, and I'm such a loyal customer. I'm thinking like, we don't really need you that bad if you're trying to like scam us with fake coupons constantly. Like, I'm not no dummy. Like, I can tell this is a screenshot, you idiot. like people,
Why do
stop.
couponers think they're customers? You're not customers.
Right?
Like, once you use more than like 3 coupons, like if you're ever paying more tax than the product, you're not a customer anymore.
Right?
You're what we call a casualty.
Yeah. I don't know. People love their coupons. I mean, I like a good coupon here and there, but it's like, you do realize that places have a system that generally they can tell if you're trying to use multiple coupons at once, especially like at places that have like rewards cards and stuff. You know, it's like they can look your account up and see how many times you've used this. And we had to actually, like, blacklist people from using coupons because they tried to do that too many times. It's like, shame. I don't
So
know.
valid question.
Talk
Do
to me.
you have
Mhm.
any retail experiences you'd like to share
He's
as
a
a customer?
I have never worked retail.
he's a
You
professional.
lucky some bitch.
Right? He's a professional lawnmower.
Oh man, yeah. I've worked in like factory jobs and bulk loading jobs and road construction. That's about it.
He's a working
You were
man.
very manly.
He is very
I'm-
manly. Look at him.
I'll be honest.
Uh-huh.
Look how manly
Yeah.
he is.
That is true.
Very. Yep.
My jimmies are wristled.
Grandpa Pigpen would probably be all over you.
Oh no, thank you. That's all you, Little Red. That's all you.
Now everybody's gonna be calling me that.
Hey,
I'm just saying, green a message, change your name to Little Red in the Discord.
just
Loud.
saying. You know, TwitchCon's in 9 days, so don't worry, I got you. I'm not gonna forget.
Okay, cool.
I'm so sad. I'm not there this year.
We'll remember you in our
know.
hearts.
Make sure you at the whatever. Wait. Oh yeah, I forgot. True's not going, are they? It's like a group.
Mm-mm.
It's just
Oh,
people.
okay.
I think maybe we've kind of talked about this even on the podcast to try to get like a group up together just to meet ourselves, but the company themselves are not going to be there. So
Yeah, it's. I think honestly, it's like I really want to East Coast TC, but they're not going to do it.
I know. I wish they would. Like, it would be so great to have one. Like, I mean, I know like PAX PAX East is in like Boston. Why can't they have something in like Atlanta or something?
I go to Atlanta.
That's
It's
close.
not-
That's close to me. So that's why I'm like.
It's far enough from Florida for me.
That central life. I don't care where it's at. It's about the same distance either way I go.
I don't think they could hold it
Maybe not.
anywhere except for like East Coast, like logistically, because I do not host a con in New York City. I will hate. I'm not going.
That would be like hectic. I feel like New York is so like cramped and busy as is. So to have that many people in that,
Congested.
yeah. So I would be scared.
Amy's gonna get swept away by the crowd of people. They're not even going to TwitchCon. They're just going some other way. I'd be like, where's Amy? And she's being drug away by the crowd of people.
No, seriously. Like one of the shows we had on here, we were talking about going to concerts and stuff, which Paladin's a weirdo and has never been to a concert. That's
Wow, she's just bullying
I'm,
me.
Wow.
I'm
That's aggressive.
terrified of stuff like that because I've been to some shows and people try to pick me up and crowd surf me away, and I'm like, no, I'm little. Don't touch me. I'll get lost. No, really.
You better show up with your harness and a little pole with an orange flag on it.
Okay.
We're gonna have to keep track of you.
And some elbow pads when you gotta elbow somebody. Stop it! Stop
Hey,
it! Stop
I
touching
actually did that. So to go back, like what we talked about, what was it, 2 or 3 weeks ago? I went to Voodoo Fest in 2007 in in New Orleans, and it's just this big sweaty mess of people. And I went to see Fall Out Boy because I love them. And they were playing. They did a cover of Mr. Brightside, and there's like this super drunk lady right beside me, and I was up against the
Oh yeah.
like the fence. Yeah, you remember it. You know where I'm going with
I
this.
remember this story.
I was up against the fence, and she's right beside me, and she's wearing a tank top, and she's super drunk and super sweaty. So she like raised her arms up, and she's like, "Oh my gosh!" And she'd like tell the bodyguards like, "Hey, come here! Hey, come here! Come here!" And she'd like be like licking them on the face and like kissing on them. So she's like, "Will you let me up on the stage?" And they're like, no." And so, again, you know, I'm like right up against the fence, and crowd surfing, they would pick people up, you know, and send them up to the front. And so, you know, I would try to keep my eyes on the back, you know, because when people would come over the fence, I had to duck, or they would like slam on my head, you know, when they're trying to go over the fence. And Which that I didn't duck fast enough at one point. I had this huge black eye, but every time I would duck, that stupid drunk lady was just like, ah, and I would just like start elbowing the crap out of her side and was just like hitting, kicking her, and beating the crap out of her, and she was just like, ah.
She's like, what is that?
She's like,
Something bumped me.
something's hitting me.
Oh my god.
I'm just like, oh, I don't know. I'm just ducking to get out of the way. I have no idea. Oh.
God. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I'm not. Don't. Crowd surfing. I can do it one day, but like, I don't want nobody grabbing my junk. Sorry. As long as I want to grab my junk.
Look, man, I'm not a small guy. I don't want anybody picking me up and carrying me around. I'm not. No, I'm never gonna crowd surf ever. No thanks.
It's gonna
I'm good.
happen. TwitchCon, it's gonna happen.
It is not
I'm gonna be like,
happening.
I'm like, hey, you see this guy over here? Help me pick him up. We're all gonna pick him up and make him crowd surf. It'll be really funny.
Look, I don't run often. but
He's
I will
taller than
run.
all of us. Let's do it.
You're gonna look around like, hey, where'd Paladin go? And I'm on the other side of if it's anything like what they did last year, the football field, the soccer field.
I love that though. That was beautiful.
It was awesome. That was great. But
That
I'm gonna be
was
on the other side of it, running for the buses that are shuttling us back. The second you try to get me stuck crowd surfing.
Nope, it's not gonna happen. See, well, I can't tell you my plan because then you won't fall for it. I have a plan though. Don't worry.
Okay, you can tell me the plan though. He's not listening anymore. You can tell
Okay.
me the plan.
Cover your ears real quick.
Okay.
No. You can listen. No, Paladin
Okay.
has to cover his ears. Okay, good. Obviously, he can't hear because when you put your hands on your headphones, they don't work. Okay, there we go. He can't hear. Okay. So we've been talking about it on the podcast for a while. That we're gonna get out there and do the Numa Numa dance. So I'm gonna trick him. Like, oh, let's get out in the middle of the crowd and start like this big like Numa Numa dance, like, you know, flash mob thing, and then he's just gonna be doing the Numa Numa dance, and then all of a sudden I'll be like, all right, boys and girls, time to get him, and we're just gonna grab him and he's gonna crowd surf. We're gonna put him up on the stage with Blink-182, or the dude who does that Old Town Road song that I can never remember his name ever.
Lil Nas X?
Yeah, that guy. He's gonna get up there and dance with him. So that's what's gonna happen. So if
I
anybody's
like
going to
it.
TwitchCon, that's the rules, okay? You have to help me trick him. We have to lure him out into the middle of the crowd and be like, oh, we're gonna dance and the Numa Numa, it's gonna be so much fun. And then we're all gonna just like, alright, time to grab him. And he can't run then because he'll be surrounded by people.
See, listen. I'm making weird facial expressions so he doesn't know what's going on.
Yeah.
So this way he's thrown off. He has no idea.
Oh,
He
he can
might
probably
think we're doing Carlton.
I feel really left out. I'm just saying, like,
he can
Okay.
probably
you guys
read
talking, but
lips.
I can't hear what you're saying.
Oh, he can go back and watch.
That's why I
the
covered my
VOD.
face and my microphone and the VOD.
Planning on selling my kidneys? Yeah, there probably are.
Oh, wait, hold on. I wonder if I yell loud enough he can hear me. Put your headphones back on. Put your headphones back on. Okay.
I could hear it slightly. Return
Oh
to the
boy,
head.
you can return to the headphones. But yeah, that's the
There
plan.
we go.
It's gonna
Yeah,
happen.
I yelled really loud for it, so I hope you heard the loud yelling.
Did you heard it?
Did you
No.
heard it? You didn't heard it?
Didn't.
You heard it me.
Yep.
Or you
Anybody's,
didn't hurt me.
anybody's
heard
going to TwitchCon, Operation Paladin, crowd surf, you have to get in touch with me. Message me on Discord. We'll plan
Let's,
it. She'll try to help. Yes.
the second I catch on, I'm running so fast.
You're running
Trust
so
me,
fast.
if you catch on, I didn't do my job right, and I never not do my job right. Okay.
Oh boy.
Okay.
That's,
Okay. Okay.
okay.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
See, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna like cut half your legs off when we first
What
see
the
you.
f-
So you're just
That-
so you're not
Zero
taller
to
than
100
everybody.
real quick.
So just real
Wow.
quick, we're gonna cut half your legs off, so you don't tower over everyone. You're a little intimidating, okay? Can't have 8'7" giants roaming around TwitchCon.
I might
you
be
gonna-
8 foot to you, but it's a Sadomi. I'm not.
No, aren't we like the same height minus like 2 feet?
I'm 6'2". The problem is she's like 5 foot.
Wait, Amy's 5 foot. I thought she was like 3 foot 2.
I think you're right. I think she is.
You know, like, what is it? It's one of those, like, I used to know this because people, like, accuse me of it so much. Like, the legal height for, like, being a midget or a dwarf or something, it's, like, 4'9.5" or something crazy like that. I don't know. That's what somebody, like, has always told me. They're like, oh, you're barely, taller than being a legal midget or something like that. And I'm like, no, it's not funny. I can't help it that I'm so little. I can't help it.
At least you have more options in clothing. You can get to the children's section.
That's true. That is true. True facts. Not even joking. I can wear like a youth large shirt.
Wow.
True facts. Yeah.
That's just versatility right there. That's just
Right?
versatility. Like, Paladin, you and me probably the same problem. We have one shoe size, and it's usually either sold out or just annoying.
Yep. Yeah.
Yep. It's either ugly or sold out.
Ugly or sold out.
That's literally how it works.
So it's like it's either like a pontoon boat or sold out, right?
I went and I saw the best pair of DCs. I love DCs. I don't know why. I love DCs. Best
Amen.
DCs.
Amen. Yeah.
And I saw, I'm like, I want these. What size you got them? We got them in 8s, 9s, 10s, and 11s. And I'm like, you forgot a number there. The number's my soul. One thing though, I'm so glad I'm the height I am though, because if I was any taller, I'm pretty sure shopping for pants would be the biggest pain in the butt. And if I was any shorter, I would not be happy with my athletic shortcomings.
So with I gotta agree with that. I gotta agree with that. Just so you know, Sadomi, never go to Europe. I went to London, and I'm serious, okay? The doors there are very short. I was hitting my head on door frame. And I'm like, here, you gotta be like 7 foot or higher. So I'm like just walking in somewhere, not even paying attention, bang. Smash my forehead against the door frame. And I'm like, what is this?
Oh man. Wait, question. Are the doors wider too?
They are a little bit wider.
I thought they'd be wider over here. Like, we found a McDonald's, so.
And like everybody makes fun of America, like, oh, Americans are so fat, it's like, who's got the wide doors though?
Hey,
Joke's
who
on
is the
you.
healthcare?
Oh.
Wow.
It's like, welp.
Yeah, I tell people I'm Canadian. Just because it just makes me feel better about myself.
The United States addict. It's like close enough.
Well, I'm close enough to Canada where like I could probably go up there for a day trip and come back.
Yeah.
And the commute would be less than 5 hours total. So I'm like, all right, cool.
It's like, why not? You should do
Yeah.
it.
They got legal weed. All right.
Do it and report your findings. It's like, be back on the show with us and be like, so the things I learned while I was in Canada.
Oh, listen here. Okay, so there's lots of things you got to know about Canada, especially Toronto. Toronto is a very culturally diverse area, and there's a lot of people from so many different backgrounds. Your accent will get completely thrown out the window. Trust me.
Yeah.
All right, so listen here. So, no.
It's like, all right.
Look, man, I know some people with this game that I've been playing. There's more, like, I've never met more Canadians that play a single game. I know everybody plays games. Okay,
would this game happen to be about dinosaurs?
It is. But anyway, I've never like encountered so many of them all at the same time. If that makes sense. Like, of course, as you play with different people, you'll figure out everybody's all different types of race, etc. Well, with like, literally with this game, I was literally blown away. I was like, holy cow, all these Canadians. And literally right now, if they would have heard you talking, like their
Oh, I would've gotten jumped.
reaction would have been priceless. Absolutely priceless. 100%. Like, it's just
Watch it. He's gonna try to recruit you into the Owl Club. He does it every time. He's
that
like,
game
listen,
is great.
tell
Okay.
us, give us the spiel on it. He does it every
Nope.
time. It's great.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not falling for it this time because I know your tricks. I've figured it out.
Amy tricks never.
Oh yeah.
Never.
Nope. I'm not doing it. You know what? I'll talk about it more when you actually play the owl with me.
Oh.
When you do that, then I'll talk about it more.
Tell me.
Oh, the Isle.
Yeah.
I'm scared of dinosaurs, dog.
Tell me. Give me.
It's it'll actually, there are some like points where it's just like not even planned to jump scares. And actually, you know what? Here, let me get.
Give us some reasons as to why we should play it.
Dinosaurs. Hello.
Yeah, like the dinosaurs. I'm scared of them, but if you like that, yeah.
The grocery owl. That's the owl I want to play. The grocery owl.
Wow. Look, if you guys want to
Clean
watch,
up in aisle 7.
So in this clip I'm about to link, okay? What happened is I play on the official servers that are ran by the developers. So a lot of the admins like to scare the different streamers. The developers will do it too, okay? Because they can go into a spectator mode and then like appear somewhere and wait for the streamer to get nearby, right? And this is probably the worst I've ever been like jump scared. And this admin has literally made it his goal to scare everybody the best that he can. Okay. And this game is full of all types of jump scares. Now, like all the dinosaurs that can scare you are the big ones that will kill you, etc. They're all players. Okay. So it's not like none of this is like, once you walk down this hallway so far, something's going to jump out and scare you. Nope. And like the timing that he hit on this, like it was almost like it was scripted. That's the worst I've ever freaked out in this game. Isn't that
cool? And
great.
Watching it now. So question, what color underpants were you wearing? And then what color underpants did you have after you finished playing this game?
You didn't answer.
Listen.
So they were light brown, then they were dark brown and a little runny. Gotcha.
All of the
little runny is an understatement. After that one.
All the tan girls need to know, okay?
Oh no.
All the tan girls know that you got scared by a dinosaur.
So yeah, give us reasons as to why we should play this game.
There's one right there. You can have lots of laughs with your friends.
You gotta give us details.
No, you're trying really hard.
Dang it. I was like, I know I can get him to talk about it. I know it. But he's like, no, too smart.
It's one of those games, Sadomi, where like I'm so hooked on it. Like if I start talking about it, I'm just gonna ramble about it.
Which
seriously, and there's a bunch of new stuff that the developers just teased and showed off on a stream about all the changes they're making to it. So like I could really geek out, but I'm not going to.
I tease though. No, like on a serious note, I do think it's really cool when people have like a huge passion for a game. So, I tease you about it, but honestly, I think that is like awesome because it's so hard for people to find a game to like love that much and have such a huge passion for. Because I mean, most people know that I love Fallout and would, I go crazy for Fallout, and so that would be like my version of the Isle. But like it's as a streamer especially, like it's very special when you can find a game that you can play that much, on stream and enjoy it that much because not only playing it that long but being able to stream it and not get tired or burn out of it is just so cool. So
For
I know
real.
that's kind of sappy, but I tease you about it. But it honestly, like some of like the times I try to get you to talk about it a lot, it's just really cool to see people so happy about something. So
Well, it's
it's just
definitely a game that doesn't have like a whole lot of content, but I've been playing it. I've been playing since mid, like halfway through January. Literally, like second week of January, I started playing it, and I've already got like 1,800 hours.
holy crap.
Dang.
So I've
Put it in
been no
perspective,
life
I only
yet.
have 3K on Rocket League, so that's actually a lot. Jesus. That's so much.
Yeah, I literally play it basically every single day. Like it's great. So and it's if you like indie games, Sadomi, seriously, it's only $20 and goes on sale quite often. Usually like ends up around between 10 to 14.
I was definitely looking at it, but I was looking at one thing else too. I was like, let me look at the specs for it. And I was like, oh, no. I, I did the research and I realized my PC was built sometime 2011.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah, so it's about time for an upgrade. So, Sam, please don't die on me yet. Thank you, girl. Thank you.
I know those feels for sure. Like I upgraded my PC not too long ago, but actually and I think it was like right before I made partner last year. And I was on the grind and like I knew that like I was right there close to it and right there at the last little bit you're trying to keep your average, you know, to a certain point and you're just, down to the nitty-gritty and my motherboard just died. Like straight up it would not
I
uh
remember that.
yeah, and so I had to borrow a computer because I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so close to this. I cannot like take a week off. I can't do this because if I do, I was afraid that I was gonna lose like my average, and Paladin, a lot of people who have been in that kind of situation, how crazy it gets when it's like it's down to like any little bitty number, like so like I was lucky enough to borrow a computer and then I was streaming on a borrowed computer and my community was like so cool and they're like, here, we're gonna fund the upgrades for your computer, get your computer going again so you can stream. And I like ugly cried for like 2 hours straight because I'm like, oh my gosh, you guys are just too much. I'm so lucky to have people like that. But yeah, it was scary, so I understand. I totally get it. Hopefully you won't have that situation because it is awful.
Hopefully Sam doesn't kick the bucket. I think that's what you called her, right?
Yep, her name's Sam. Short
I
for
believe
Samantha.
I believe in Sam.
Yeah, she had a few scares. Turns out just the monitor, and then
Oh,
a
yeah,
few
that's
power. The clock's ticking. I'll say that.
oh
Clock's
yeah.
ticking.
Oh no.
Clock's ticking. But,
On the last leg.
yeah, but if I'm known for two things, it's for making sure you get the most mileage out of everything I get, especially computers named Sam. Right, Sam?
Yep.
Good.
And see, what you need to do is just like upgrade parts, but try to keep like the case and everything. So it's like you're just replacing some internals, but it's still kind of like the same computer. So
Yeah,
it can still be Sam.
So the only thing about Sam that I've noticed from PC standpoint is that everything was built so in the tech age so long ago
Mm-hmm.
that I could part individual things, but I think what I would want to do, because I bought Sam technically pre-built,
Mm-hmm.
bought her in 2017 for like $500 because I was like, I want a PC, and yeah, if I get the chance, I'm just gonna just probably start fresh, build new, just have her as like a what I really want to do. I'm not sure if you guys feel the same way, but like separation of like office PC and like my personal gaming fun PC.
Yes. I get you. Yeah.
Yeah, I want that. But like as a streamer, also I'm not sure if like the good ones the work PC or the
Mhm.
play or the old ones the play PC. But yeah, so hopefully I get that all settled out, or I could just get a MacBook, and just be good on that.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I totally understand like the separation from like work/stream PC and gaming enjoyment. PC. I don't have two PCs, but I do have a laptop that I'll play like sometimes like off of stream. But it's kind of it's been loved. Like I got it used, and it's been very loved. The casing on it is loved, and the screen is trying to like go out, like it'll flicker and like have all these like lines and stuff every once in a while, and I have to like have it tilted just the right way for it to not do that. I'm like, oh no, like it's
You have to kind of caress it. It has a way it wants to be held, and you have to hold it that way.
yeah. It's just like,
But
oh,
you said loved. I thought something totally different.
it's seen better days. Let's just put it that way.
I literally imagine like a gorilla just humping it. Like, it's that destroyed. It's just that destroyed.
Well,
it's just that like beat up.
It's I can't remember the model name, but it's like a Lenovo Y something something. It's supposed to be kind of like a gaming ish laptop. It's an older i7, and it's got, I don't remember what the graphics card is, but you know, at the time when it was new, it's pretty decent. And I bought it used from a dude for like $200 or something like that. And the dude's like, yeah, my 3-year-old knocked it off the table a few times, but it still works. I'm like, $200. And I've had it like 3 or 4 years now, and it's like, it's good to just get stuff done like outside of stream, or just like play like kind of simple games off of stream without having to, because this is like my office, you know, this is my workspace, my desk, and as fun as it is to sit here and play games, it's kind of like I'm at work. I feel like I'm at work. So it's nice to kind of detach those, and that's why I like the Switch so much. And somebody needs to get a Switch. You have a couple of days to get a Switch so you can play.
Oh, me?
Yes. So you can play Switch at TwitchCon with all the time that we're all gonna have to just sit and play Switch.
Just sit and play Switch.
If you guys don't sit on the purple beanbag chairs and just play like something together, I'll be severely disappointed. Severely.
We probably, if I get one before, we're probably gonna have to make that happen. Like,
It's great
we're
for
gonna
playing
be those
trips too.
people that like, you guys paid, come all the way here to TwitchCon, sit on the purple beanbag chair and play your Switch.
Yep, gotta get a Switch.
Remember on the bus, I was like sitting there like, you know, I really want to play Wargroove right now. Which is like,
Wargroove is
like
so
if you
good.
sit there, if it's like, you can't play a quick game of Wargroove.
No. Mm-mm.
Oh, it's like a 40, 50-minute, hour-long ordeal.
Especially if you play like a multiplayer game against somebody. I played a game against Kartoffel, and we played for like 3 hours in one match.
But like, it's one thing I'm so glad for is you can have someone say that word for me, please.
I know what you're talking about.
Asynchronous games, and that is the most old school but beautiful concept in the world.
And it's cross-platform, except with PS4 because Sony's weird.
Yeah, Sony. Yeah, I don't like Sony. I got my PSN account hacked actually a few weeks ago. Lost $500 at first.
Oh my gosh! Like I stroked out for a minute on that. I was like, oh,
yeah,
$500.
So if you guys don't know, PlayStation has the worst security system I've ever seen in my life.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like, I feel safer using an ATM. I'm not even kidding, because here's what you do. Let's say you get my password, right? What you can then do is make a child account under my account, right? Then that child account can use my payment methods.
Oh.
So what they did was they bought a bunch of games on that account and then disconnected the account. And you know what he did? He changed my email and changed my password, and he only entered my password once because I tried to replicate it myself to see how easy it was. Literally, I type it in once and that was it. No email notification, no nothing. The only reason I knew was because Discover sent me a message like, "Hey, did you spend $500 on video games? Doesn't seem like you." And I'm like, hell to the no, it wasn't me.
If I would have got something like that, I'd be like, while that could be me, it was not me this time.
No, I haven't. I don't. No offense to my PS4, but like, that thing's a Netflix machine.
I get you.
Your job's to play Netflix, and
mine's still collecting dust. I
like,
have one.
I have the Star Wars PS4 Pro, and the most I use it for is like certain games that I'm like really into, or sometimes I'll get like review copies for stuff on PS4. Like, it's like, you know, okay, go out, I guess, you know, you gave me this game for free, I guess I'll play it all on PS4, you know. But besides that, I don't really touch it. But I will say, of the like actual consoles like Xbox and PS4, I probably do use my PS4 a little more. But I haven't played my Xbox a little bit more because so kind of a random topic, kind of going back to Fallout, you know, all of you guys know I'm like super into Fallout. Well, if any of you guys have tried to play Fallout New Vegas or Fallout 3 on PC, you will know that those games do not like to work with newer machines without mods, like community patches. And so last year, like when I was doing like for my really big Fallout push for 76 when that was announced, I started out playing New Vegas and everything was fine. And then it crashed on me like 3 or 4 times in a row, and I was like, forget this, I'm gonna go play 4 because it's actually gonna work. Well, like about probably two weeks ago, I was like, you know what? I want to get back into New Vegas because I didn't finish that run on stream, so I want to start playing that again. So like, it's gonna be fine. And so I got the game going. It was totally okay, and I had to like tab out to do something. I don't remember what it was. And the game, no, it was loading. I actually tried to fast travel somewhere, and it just got stuck on the loading screen. I could not force close it. I couldn't do anything. It was just stuck. So I had to restart my PC to get it to go away. And I will say one cool thing. The reason why I went on this rant is one cool thing about the Xbox One is it is compatible with some Xbox 360 games. And I went through and dug in my Xbox 360 discs, and I found Fallout 3 that I had for the 360. I'm like, we're gonna play Fallout 3 on the Xbox. And so if something does happen and it freezes up, I'll just turn my Xbox off. So problem solved.
Oh yeah, there you go.
So I wish that like consoles like that would be a little bit better about backwards compatibility. And I know like the PS4 kind of can with the PS3, but it's like this weird like streaming from the PS3.
It's
So
garbage.
So it's like, you can't just put the disc in it, though. That's what I want. I just want to be able to put the disc in it. I don't want to have to, like, hook it to the PS3 to play it on the PS4. It's like, that just defeats the purpose.
Come on, you can't make it that easy. Who would ever think that we would want to play the older game, right? Like, come on, Amy, you're being ridiculous. Okay.
Well, and then you have
Also-
the Switch, you know, that takes the little cards, and then if they put older games on it, there's the Switch tax. But we'll buy it anyways because we want to play it in handheld.
Yep, I bought Katamari Damacy for $40.
Yep.
She was worth $40. The original game was even 20.
Right?
But I do have the part I'm most mad about backwards compatibility. I have Mega Man Legends 1 on PS1.
Mhm.
That's my favorite game, and it's the only game I've kept in my entire life. Like, I have the CD. I don't have a booklet. I just have a CD in a random case. I can't technically play it without buying a PS2 or a PS1. I could technically emulate it with the disc,
Mhm.
but you know, there's things around that, and it's not as simple. And also, like, I just want to play Mega Man Legends, and they will never remake it because of licensing issues and voice actors issues. And I really want to play Mega Man Legends 3. I hate you, Capcom.
So if anybody is listening from Capcom, he's coming for you. Oh Lord, he coming. Watch out. He wants his Mega Man, okay?
I want Legends so bad.
I think I have one or two still, like the case and the booklet and everything on PS1.
Wait, you have Mega Man Legends 1 and 2?
I have one or two, I don't remember which one it is. But yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I'm waiting for his response. Like,
He's like,
you should definitely stream it and just like send me a direct link and then let me know when, and I'll be there literally
okay,
every single day. Promise.
okay.
And I'll also ask the yes, do it, please.
turned into ASMR.
It
ASMR Mega Man.
I'd watch it.
Oh man.
Oh.
Sorry, I gotta say this was kind of funny. You mentioned like ASMR. So for whatever reason, in my chat for a while, like everybody, like if I eat something, I'll turn my cam off and of course like mute my mic. I'll keep playing the game, but like I don't want people sitting there watching me eat. So the chat just decides like they're just gonna troll me. They're all like, "No, turn the mic on. We want food ASMR." I'm like, "Y'all are some weirdos." And I'm eating an apple, right? Well, I over here on a little button here, I hit mute. I muted the Discord chat, not my mic.
Oh no.
So I took a big old bite out of this apple, and the chat just started going crazy. And I'm just like, I had to turn my cam back on because my face is all red. I'm like, I hate every single one of you. And I shut my cam back off and muted the mic. And they were like, no, give us more. I'm like, no, y'all are nasty. Like,
That's something that like I get like
oh,
really
man.
like weird about, and well, I can't say anything about you like not muting the right thing. And I'm very sorry to anybody who listens to this and hears my click clackety click clack because I type like super fast, and so you probably hear my typing a lot. So I'm sorry. I'm gonna try to be better about that. But like when I stream, especially like when I'm getting ready for a raid or something and I'm ending my stream, I will forget to like mute my mic, and at the end of the stream it's like I have like a gajillion like Discord messages or something, and I'm like checking everybody's messages, like replying to everybody, and it's like and people are just like, oh, your mic is still on, like, oh, oops. But it's not eating an apple, so yeah.
See, like when it comes to eating on stream, I literally like I either I have no shame, I like the attention, or I just don't care. I don't know which. Cause like I've literally eaten a whole 5-course meal on stream and just sat there and just I don't remember exactly what I was doing. I think I was oh no, I was like, I'm hungry. So I just got up. I didn't still say anything else. I'm like, I didn't eat yet. Crap. Got up, got food. Like I made dinner. I was gone for like 30 minutes, no BRB screen or anything. Just came back, sat down, just
I was waiting for you to pretend to like lick it off your shirt.
oh no, the
No.
most I ever did. Oh my god. I want to do that again. That was so much fun. I had a sub one day and I'm like, listen, I love this sub place. This is my favorite sub from this place. I poured myself a beer and like my nice Stella Artois glass that now broke. Rest in peace. I'm just like, listen, if y'all want to watch me do anything else, too bad. I'm eating. This is delicious. And like, I'm not a pretty eater either. Like, I just toss things in my mouth and I hope it goes down. Okay, I'm just like, I'm not gonna do that actually, but I'm
Yeah.
just like,
You better watch it. You'll turn into some interesting photoshopped images. Yeah, we can start a new show. We'll be the new hosts of the ASMR channel.
Have you ever just trusted your community to give you like a nice Photoshop of yourself? Like you give them the
No.
tool, you give them an image with a green screen. You're like, just go to town.
Oh, okay. So it hasn't happened in. Well, I'm trying to think of the last time somebody's made like a weird image of me, but most of the time, people are pretty good about it. But I have like very like me malicious community members, so it's really not like really anything bad. I remember one time somebody like put my face on like Mount Rushmore, and it was like we did like something like really weird. I was like making like some kind of like face or something. I was just like, oh, okay. And trying to remember, it was just really weird, stupid stuff like that. Like one time, it was like the image. Let me see if I can find it, so you guys will know what I'm talking about. It was like a corgi in like a lobster suit or something.
I saw that one. I think I saw that one. That one was glorious.
Yeah. So I found it right here, and I'll post the link in chat so you guys can kind of see what I'm talking about. But like they got that and like put me in the background of it. So I'm like making like this, and it was the same face where I'm just like I'm doing like double chins and like making some kind of weird face. I'm like in the background of that.
I love that photo. It's such a cute dog.
So yeah, it's just like weird stuff like that. Like I haven't really had any experiences of people doing anything bad, which, you know, I say this now and now there's gonna be something pop up, but uh so
Yeah,
yeah, stuff like that. Not
see.
really
I
something.
don't. I made a point. Whenever I stream, the people who watch my streams are a bunch of freaking degenerates, and they are horrible people. With that said, they are very funny sometimes. So I just give them stuff, and I'm just like, just have fun, just have fun.
You
And at
should do
one
like
point,
do contests with it.
no, because then that breaks the purity of it. They're doing it strictly just to embarrass me and make me look as bad as possible. At that point, there's competition involved. It becomes not a community focused, like loving conglomerate to make me look the biggest asshole in history. But it becomes a competition to see who can make my persona, my life, make my image the absolute worst it can be. How can I never ever? I'm gonna get arrested on the spot just for pictures on the internet that were photoshopped of me. You talk about deep fakes, bro. This is what I call sad fakes, okay? Because it's just sad.
Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. So this kind of speaking of deep fakes. Okay, so you know I mentioned earlier that I love Fall Out Boy. I don't know how many of you guys are fans of Fall Out Boy or Green Day or Weezer, but Fall Out Boy, Green Day, and Weezer announced a tour together called the Hella Mega Tour. And there was this like video announcement where it was like the scene from Anchorman where they're all like the three different channels are gathering up to like fight, and it's like Rivers, Pete, and Billy Joe, their faces are on all those, and it's the weirdest but funniest thing ever. If you guys haven't seen it, you need to look it up. It's
I
great.
haven't seen it.
Well, you
I
don't go to concerts, so.
Oh, she said you don't go to
Mm.
concert. You gonna take that? She called you
mean,
ugly. You gonna take that?
How you like me now?
Ooh, she said she'll knock you out in 2 seconds. What?
She's so mean to me, man. She's so mean to me. She's so cruel.
Listen, you want me to instigate like an altercation? I can do that. I'm really good at that.
Fighting
Trust me. Listen. I'm the reason why Jay-Z broke up with the side chick, okay? I was starting stuff. Lemonade, I wrote that. No, I didn't.
Oh my gosh, that reminds me, this thinking about Beyonce. Have you guys seen that edit where it's like Avatar the Last Airbender, but it's Beyonce? and like she's doing all these different things where it's like air and it's like wind's blowing her hair back, and like fire and it's like some kind of like pyro show she has, and then it's going through like the intro of Avatar the Last Airbender, and instead of saying like the Avatar, it's like Beyonce. It's like so stupid, but so funny because it's like her going Beyonce. I'm laughing way too much to talk about it, but you guys just
Just
Beyonce.
breathe, baby, breathe.
It's so funny though. It's seriously one of the funniest things I have ever seen. Beyonce. I need help.
That's what she said.
Ayo. I'm gonna find that so I can share with everybody. Beyonce the list.
She already found it.
All
so
the single ladies.
I'm doing it on my phone so you guys don't have to hear me go.
Wait, you mean like this?
Yeah, no, mine's like way louder.
Oh, I see. Listen, I learned that my keyboard makes a lot of noise whenever I'm recording something.
Mhm.
So I pull it back and whenever I'm typing during like cast or anything. I'm just sitting there like one finger just slowly pressing down on the actuator, just
Yes.
like
That's usually what I do, but sometimes I get like way too excited because I'm like, ooh, I have to look up this thing because it's funny. It's like, I'm like, oh, I'm sorry.
But listen, anybody who doesn't appreciate a good clicky clacky keyboard, do you really want them listening to your podcast?
That's true. It's true.
Exactly.
We're delivering the goodness with mechanical click clack.
Exactly. When I first heard my first mechanical keyboard and when I used it, actually, this keyboard I have right now, I tried it at TwitchCon. The first one I went to 17. I loved it. Is it the best keyboard ever? Not at all. It's kind of it's okay. It's okay. I mean, I like it, but it's okay. But God, that sound when I heard it, ooh, it's like when you walk into like a bakery and you smell the fresh dough, but it's in your ears instead because sight and sound, they
Yeah.
same thing. When you smell that dough and you take the first bite of that nice like doughy, pillowy, beautiful bread, put it in your mouth and you taste it and it just kind of melts in there. Ooh, yes.
You're just like, yas, queen.
Listen. I can describe food really well, okay? That was the one thing I used to do when I used to play D&D, okay? I used to DM, I used to describe food, okay? So, you walk into the restaurant and the first thing you see on your right is a man of no age older than 30 enjoying a
Okay.
nice, succulent, juicy steak. You see all the juices running out as he cuts right into it. The flavor, the aroma just emanating off the steak, and the rice next to it is just golden, nice and brown, just the right consistency. And as he takes the first bite, you can hear just the perfect sounds of a steak being consumed. And now you are hungry. And now I'm hungry too. Gosh darn it.
Gosh dang it. Oh, that was beautiful though. Pure art. It's like poetry.
Listen, okay? I'm censoring myself decently. I'm a lot more foul mouth. Y'all know this. Y'all know this. That's one of my favorite subreddits though.
Oh, Reddit. I like old people Facebook.
I can't deal with that. I can't deal with old people Facebook. Because I work with people who post on old people Facebook.
You deal with old people Facebook IRL?
Oh my god. Someone like I think the biggest one. This is like half retail, half like I mean, no offense to anybody who knows how to work technology or who is okay with learning how to work new technology. But people, don't be mad if your phone can't take any more photos if you have 20,376 photos on your phone.
Well, why not?
Where do you think it saves all those photos at? Where, grandma? Where?
Oh, old people and technology.
Like I said, it's not everyone over a certain age. It's a certain person who is adverse to learning.
That's true. That's true because I do know some old people who can use technology better than I can.
Exactly.
But yeah.
Like if you have a device, it's okay to just like play with it for like a little bit, like learn how it works. Like press a button. What's it do? Okay, now I know what it does. Press another button. Hey, you learned something else. Don't. I'm sure all the true employees who work on the servers know the exact feeling.
Lord bless their souls. For we have no idea.
Oh, no.
We've only seen a glimpse of the true horror.
Ha, I get it, true hoarder.
Oh, there we go. True horror. We should do a
Wow.
Halloween thing.
No, we shouldn't.
We should.
No, he shut that one down. No, we shouldn't.
We should. We should. We should
Like,
do True Horror
True
Show.
Mama would hate you for you saying that we shouldn't do like a true horror because she gets all types of hype when she gets to decorate. Okay.
I would like to revoke my sponsorship, please. Oh,
Let's see what
I
day
am
is.
not-
Wow.
Oh man, we barely miss it. Halloween is on a Thursday. We could have just sat here and talked about horror stories of dealing with old people Facebook.
Wait, hey, I'm sure we could just tell Green, hey, we want to do a special this week. So we're gonna do the show on Thursday.
Or we could just do it Wednesday and be like, early Halloween party. Everybody
How's
has to
that
dress
too?
up.
Oh boy.
It's a rule.
Hey, perfect.
I'll dress
wear my
up.
kilt.
There you go. Your kilt with your T-Rex costume at the same time.
Yes, perfect.
should I go get my costume?
Yes,
Yes, you should.
do it.
Okay.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
I have a lot of earwax. Damn.
Yeah, I don't like to look at my earbuds for that exact reason. Cause I'm like, oh no. Oh no. I'm curious. I'm very curious.
Yeah, I'm very curious myself. You know, I still haven't worn that kilt, by the way.
What are you doing with yourself?
I have no idea. No idea at all.
Shame. Shame, shame. Oh. Spoopy. Yep, it's gonna be this. Yeah, you have to dress up in your kilt and your T-Rex suit, and we'll just read horror stories from retail workers. That's all we're gonna do. Or like he was talking about earlier, the
By the way, he's really setting the mood. For
Oh,
this
he is.
costume reveal.
Ooh, it's getting all kinds of dark and sexy. Oh, what is this?
Whatever you do.
Oh wait, I'm
Oh,
serious.
the timing. Like, I know you couldn't see it, but like he sat down and he had the mask on. And you're like, oh, it's getting all types of dark. and sexy. Wow. Are the eyes gonna light up?
Please. Oh, ooh, ooh, what is that? What is that? Is it glow sticks?
Yeah, glow sticks. I have a nice
Ooh.
little collection of them in the corner. I found them on the side of the road.
Okay. All right, that sounded very much like it came straight out of Parks and Rec. I don't know if anybody watched that show, but if you don't, you should. I found some glow sticks on the side of the road. Now they're in my corner.
It sounds
This-
exactly like it.
This is where I keep my glow stick collection. Oh, okay, so this reminds me back to some pet store stories. And this is perfect because we've got like you look like you could come from a pet store now. Oh, I've talked about this lady before. So, you know, like when you work retail, you'll have your regulars. And sometimes those
Mhm.
regulars, if they're a little bit, you know, a little eccentric, they will have nicknames, like special nicknames. And we had this one that we called Rat Lady.
Mm-hmm.
And she would do taxidermy. And she would tell us that she would just stop and pick up roadkill off the side of the road and make rugs and hats and all sorts of interesting crafts. She would
Yeah, she's weird.
It was roadkill.
was she weird? Yeah, that's an understatement.
No. I'm saying she weird. She weird.
She weird.
She
Yeah,
weird.
she's very weird. And like okay, like you know, snakes, people have like pet snakes, and we would sell like feeder mice that you would buy to feed to snakes or you know, other reptiles and whatnot. And she would ask us if we wanted a mouse pouch. And then all we had to do is supply the mouse and she'd make us a pouch. What a mouse pouch is, I don't know. Was never brave enough to find out, but that was an offer that was put on the table.
Man,
in front
Amy,
of
you
us.
could have had a mouse pouch.
A
You could have
mouse
been the
pouch?
talk of the town. A mouse pouch.
Yep.
A mouse.
And she talked
Whatever.
like this. She talked like this, and she'd call and she'd ask for the red-headed girl, and she'd be like, "Hey, it's me, Raina." And then she talked to me for like 45 minutes. And one time, she told me that her rat was sick. And this is so mean. Okay, I'm awful, but I would kind of like, you know, I'd be like 110% percent done with the day, and I just kind of like start messing with her a little bit just to see, because you know, so I feel like sometimes she's just like messing with us, like how crazy can I act to these employees, you know, for them to believe that I'm actually crazy. And she was like, well, my rat, I think he got into some rat poison. I think he might be a little sick. What do you think I should do with him? And I was like, well, you know what I bet you would work? Bet you if you got a big tub of ice cream and you just put him in that ice cream, let him eat some ice cream, that'd make him feel a lot better. Well, you know, I didn't think of that. I reckon that might work. And then one time, another guy that I worked with, she was like, my goldfish, he jumped out of his bowl. I wonder what happened. And he was like, well, I don't know. It kind of sounds like something scared him. And she's like, well, you know, I think there was a scary movie on the TV. He might have got spooked and jumped out, you reckon? Not even joking. I miss her. You know, I miss, like, dealing with interesting characters like that. Just never-ending stories.
Poor old lady, hey, feed your rat some ice cream to get him to feel better.
I mean, to be fair, that man was out the door either way. At least let him die in some ice cream.
That's what I'm saying.
Rat poison, just let him go down. Let him die happy.
Yeah, because she's like, I think he got him some rat poison. It's like, well, you probably should feed him some ice cream. And I was like, fighting so hard not to die laughing. And like, I know that some of you guys have heard this story before, but I love to tell it. So if you've heard it already, you about to hear it about the 50th time now. Okay, so this is chat interactive. So when I say a coon hat, what do you guys envision? Daniel Boone, Davy Crockett, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like the round.
A raccoon skin.
No, actually, you know what? I think of the possum hat from a Goofy movie.
Okay, but yeah, I mean, you know, like round cap with the tail, right?
Mm-hmm.
Roundabout. That's kind of what you imagine. No, says Raina. What her version of a coonskin hat is a ball cap with a entire raccoon skin just glued to the top of that bad boy. And you know, like when you have animal skin, like you can see where the eyes used to be. She got googly eyes and glued where the eyes used to be. And she brought it to one of our coworkers, and she's like 34. And one year she called us and she's like, well, it's my birthday today. I was like, oh, happy birthday. I hope you have a good day. She's like, yep. Got me a cake. I ate it all by myself. I was like, man, that's the saddest thing I've ever heard in my entire life. But good on you. Good on you. You ate that entire cake by yourself.
I mean, I hope none of her taxidermy animals ate the cake with her.
Oh, no. It gets better. So she would come and hit on, like, all of the younger dudes that would work there. All of them. And so there's this one dude that she had the sweets for. She made him that coonskin hat. And I was like, dude, if you ever get rid of that, please give it to me. Like, I have to have that. And then I was trying to talk her into making me one. And one of my coworkers was talking to her on speakerphone. And she was talking about, like, she's like, yeah, I make all kinds of stuff. I make some rugs, deer rug, duck rug. Really, any kind of rug. I'm like, what is a duck rug? What I want to know. And she started talking about the hats. And my coworker's like, well, you know that redheaded girl that you really like? I think she would really like a coonskin hat. I bet she'd really like that. She's like, well, tell her she can provide the cap. I'll make it. I got the coonskin. I was like, oh, Raina, I will bring you all the caps if you will make me this hat, and I will wear it every day. It was like, what even? And then, I can only imagine, like, what this lady's house looked like, because she would call me and be like, yeah, so my rabbit keeps chewing my parakeet's tail feathers off. And I'm like, whoa, what?
So which one's dead?
Yeah, and she was like, well, how long you reckon it'll take till it grows back? And I was like, well, you know, it just kind of depends on how much was chewed off, you know. And I legit was trying to help her and stuff, but I had to fight to keep a straight face and not just like die laughing at this lady. Like, there'd be times I'd have to just give the phone to somebody, be like, tell her I had to go to the bathroom. It was emergency. I'm about to just bust up laughing at this lady. And
And
she,
I couldn't-
apparently, she just lets all the animals just roam free.
Mm.
In her room. She's like, yeah, my rabbit, he just got real close to the parakeet stand. He just chewed the tail feathers off. And I'm like, okay, well, you should probably put them in their cages. Oh, and a tokay gecko. We was talking about this, like last show. Tokay gecko is like one of the meanest geckos you can get. They will bite the crap out of you. And she bought one time. She like, a gecko, he's kind of mean. He kept biting me, and I kissed him right on the mouth just to piss him off. And I'm like, whoa, Raina, you are wild, woman. So so I don't know how that worked out for her, but she called me, so I guess. So anyways, for the meme, long story short, there's some pet store stories. I don't know even how.
Any more south than Virginia, gotcha.
Do what?
Do not go any more south than Virginia, gotcha.
Yeah, if you come down here, you might run into Raina.
Oh my god. We have a garlic lady.
Garlic! Please tell me she's on the same tier as Raina.
Not quite, but close.
Is she sexy like Raina?
I mean, if you count
Or-
leather, like legit, just her skin just is leather,
Okay.
and like she smells like a mixture of garlic, Bengay, and like rotting chicken garlic.
Mm.
When
Like
you
cook
say
the chicken in garlic, leave it out for a day, and then like smother it in Bengay, and that's the exact same scent.
reminds me of the South Park episode where they're playing WoW and they're like, bring me the Bengay.
That was the best episode ever.
It's Raina.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Yeah, it
man.
was so. Oh my god. Thing is, and every time she's like, "Oh hey, will you help me shop?" And I'm like, "I'm here by myself. I literally have to do so much other stuff." Oh, you'll be fine. I'm like, "Oh god." And so I'm trying not to vomit on her while I'm helping her pick out which toothpaste she wants.
Which
And
one you
then-
like? You like Crest or Colgate?
Exactly. Oh my god.
Mm.
And then the best part is every time she's like, "You'd be really good for my daughter. Here's our church card." And I'm like, "Oh, honey, I have negative interest in everything you've given me."
Plot twist. Her granddaughter's Raina.
Oh, I believe it. I believe it.
Ooh. That's funny. So yeah. Sounds pretty hot. You should totally explore those options. Oh my
Oh.
gosh. That's
Oh
funny.
my god.
Mm.
That's some great advice there.
Yes, if
I have the
anyone ever
best
smells like
advice.
garlic and rotting chicken, do not accept anything from them because it'll also smell like garlic and rotting chicken, and that's a very strong scent to get out of your clothes and your backpack and probably your underwear if it's in your pockets.
Oh.
Glad you emphasized there because I was really hoping you hadn't eaten something that smelled like that.
Actually, what was the worst thing you guys have you ever eaten?
Worst thing I've ever eaten.
That's kind of a tough one.
Actually, it is. Like I gotta have an answer that could be like funny, and that was buffalo fried cauliflower. That was awful.
What?
That's the worst thing?
Hey, look, there's probably worse, but off the top of my head, that's the last thing I can remember. Like my friend said that I looked so disgusted when I ate it. I was like it wasn't that bad. Like the most disgusting thing, man. Like I'm not very adventurous when it comes to food.
See, I'm
Uh,
talking
what I
like
like, and
vile.
I stick with it. Like
I've-
vile? Yeah, I've never eaten vile.
I've never actually tried this, but I've been offered it a few times. And I'm curious if anybody in the chat will actually know what this is. A balut.
What country of origin, if you know that?
It's a
answer.
surprise. I can't tell you because I'd probably give it away as to what it is. See if
'cause
anybody knows what the balut is.
I think I know what it is.
BALUT. I think is how you spell it.
I have no idea.
May I have used a sentence? I will not ever eat a balut. Do not eat a balut. I don't know, like, from where it's from, apparently it's kind of like a, I wouldn't say like a delicacy, but it's more like a pretty high tier snack from what I've gathered and what I've been told. So I mean, to people who eat it, they like it, but I couldn't do it. Top tier snack. Top tier snack. Heard of it, but no. So does anybody know what it is? I think Panda knows what it is.
I have no
Barbecued
idea.
cow's tongue? Taste me tasting it. Alright, I'll let you guys Google it. I do, and it's gross. Panda knows what it is.
Okay, so
that's cheating.
What is it then? If we're Googling it, what is it?
I want to let you guys Google it because I want to see the reaction of your face when you see it. When you see it.
My search history has some stuff in it.
Oh man.
All right, guess I'm gonna look up balut.
Don't.
No. That's nasty. What? Oh man. Oh.
Okay.
He's not bothered by it at all. Me? No.
There was a slight moment of shock. Like I saw when you like figured out exactly what it was. You were just like, oh, okay. Yeah, so there you go.
That's nasty.
So a balut is so those of you who didn't Google it and those who are listening is you know, like you have a chicken egg or a duck egg, and it takes so many days for each one of them to form, and it's like a few days before the chicken or the duck hatches. They take it and they cook it, and then they crack the half of the egg, like the top of the egg off, and they put like seasoning on the baby chicken or baby duck and put the top of the eggshell back on, and that's a balut. You eat the whole almost fully, I mean pretty much fully formed, almost ready to hatch baby chicken or baby duck.
Yeah, I won't be eating late dinner.
There you
That
go.
is,
Yeah.
That's
I'll try it before I die.
That's the true chicken
you
nugget.
sir are wow.
Listen,
Try
I
it
put a
before you
lot
die.
weird stuff in my mouth, okay?
That's what she said.
That's what, yes.
Oh man.
I had to. I'm sorry. I had to. I can't help it. It just happens, okay?
Listen, I'm good at assists, okay? I toss the bottle up and you just gotta dunk it.
No. Can't help it. It's like a disease, okay? Can't judge me. I watch The Office more than anybody should.
I'm not judging you. I'm just like
Calling plays around Alabama to see if we can't get balut added to Amy's treat stream. How about a big negative?
Oh
Just
my
happens,
God,
okay? Just happens, okay? I can't help it. Yeah. True facts. Yeah, balut. New goal for TwitchCon. I'm gonna find some kind of Asian store in San Diego, and I'm gonna buy Paladin a balut, and I'm gonna make him eat it.
Wait, San Diego. Is it San
Wait,
Diego?
wait.
Hold on,
Why is all this-
wait.
So, okay, a balut is a Filipino delicacy, snack, dish, whatever you want to call it. But there's like, you can find Asian stores like everywhere, like Asian specialty stores. So I'm gonna find one and make Paladin eat it. I'll record it.
I want to know why all this stuff is happening to me, right? I'm the one that's gonna get forced to crowd surf. Now I'm the one that also has to eat.
We will make him eat a balut while he crowd surfs, while doing the Numa Numa
that's
dance.
just-
All of it at the same time.
Gosh.
So you do know there's gonna be vomit all over the dance floor. There's gonna be people covered in vomit. In other words, if you ever want to have a biological weapon, that's probably the best way to do it. Like, if the mole people come up to attack, that's the first bioweapon we're using, okay?
Oh, while he follows people. Remember that weird Joe the People
Yeah.
follower or whatever?
Yeah, we're
Wasn't that what
supposed
it's
to
called?
have something like that.
Joe the People. Hold on. I'm gonna mute my mic so you guys don't hear me type. I'm gonna find it so you guys feel the quietness.
Okay, so fill in the quietness. Here's how you feel quietness, okay? You start talking about random stuff, such as the fact that actually, question. Tally,
Oh no. What?
There
are
you
you
go.
a fan of Joe the People follower?
That's gonna be Paladin at TwitchCon.
She said I look like the guy, so I gotta dress up like him.
Oh my god. You guys haven't just look up
Service not available in Alameda County.
just look up joethepeoplefollower.com. That's gonna be Paladin at TwitchCon. So if any of you lovely people are gonna be at TwitchCon, better be watching your backs. Cause Paladin's gonna be sneaking up behind you.
Let's not like start telling people that, right? So like I already hear like security catches wind of that. Yeah, you gotta watch out for this Paladin guy. I heard if he's around, you really gotta watch your back. Like,
Ooh. Oh my gosh. It's funny.
well, I'm gonna get tackled. I'm gonna get drug around. I'm gonna get thrown right out.
You know how like people will bring business cards and stuff to hand out? You're gonna be the balut guy.
Oh, you're just gonna be handing out balut. Yeah.
It's gonna happen. I have the best ideas, okay? You guys ever need life advice? Or really any kind of advice? Just ask me, I'll tell you what to do.
Yeah, ask her, hey, I'm looking for a new snack to try. What should I do? A balut. Try a balut. A chicken nugget from the Philippines.
Hey, I'm trying to make sure my rat doesn't die from rat poison. What should I do? Put him in some ice cream. It'll be fine.
Give it some
Put him in a
ice
tub of ice cream.
I mean, Lord bless that poor rat if she actually did have one and it got into rat poison. And Lord bless this poor rat if she actually did put him in a tub of ice cream. But I honestly feel like she does that stuff just to mess with us. So it's like, I'm just gonna throw the weird right back at you, lady, okay? You ain't gonna trip me up. Oh, yeah. Oh, Raina. Yeah, just next time you guys see some roadkill on the side of the road, just keep Raina in your hearts. Just know that she could make you a lovely coat. Or a rug, you know, or a hat. She's a lady of many talents. We're gonna find me. I'll hook you up, my dude. Next time I'm up that way, I will bring you one. Cause I still have friends who work at the pet store, so I'm gonna be like, listen, you know, we're still buddies, right? I have a favor. Get a hold of Raina. I need to put in an order for like 5 coonskin hats, okay? I need them. Doesn't matter what color the cap is. If you need the caps provided, I'll go buy some caps. But I need these. It's important, okay? So they'll be like,
So like, did she cover the whole thing?
Yeah.
In the skin
yeah.
and the brim too?
Yeah.
Or not the brim? So the brim
Yeah.
was just okay.
Yeah.
Is the nose like on the brim or just randomly around the thing?
Oh yeah, it's on the brim. Like it's hanging over the brim. Yeah.
Okay,
And
so like
the
I can
googly
see
eyes.
so I can see a dead raccoon's nose in my peripheral vision every time I'm wearing the hat. Like,
yeah,
little...
just ever so slightly over the edge. Yep.
I'll take 10.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm sold.
And she would like, and I felt so bad because I mean she's, you know, sweet lady but very strange. She actually came in one time and asked if she could like sell her taxidermy stuff in the store. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, lady, you are in a pet store that sells pet supplies and pets themselves, and you want to sell dead things in a pet store. Yeah, let me let you talk to the district manager. Let
For
him.
the list of worst ideas ever goes to Raina.
Raina! Yeah, she was great. Great ideas, yeah. And she's going, if you make her mad, she'll kiss you right on the mouth. She'll probably kiss you right on the mouth either way, but she'll if you bite her, she'll kiss you on the mouth. The logo sewn in. Yes! I bet she would.
It's pretty
But
kinky.
she did. Yeah.
Oh
Oh
my
my gosh.
It's any one thing I've learned for sure today. I know there's a place I can find raccoon skin hats
Yep.
somewhere for almost wholesale prices.
Yep.
I sense a new TRUgaming business opportunity.
Yeah. Yeah.
It could be like how TRUgaming should be selling buckets right now.
Yeah. Just coonskin hats. New meme. With a balloon. Oh my gosh. See, you know,
That was disgusting. That was disgusting.
whenever this channel becomes partnered and it has more emote slots, there has to be a coonskin hat emote. Has to be, okay? We're putting a claim on it right now. Oh, I thought you were about to throw up, but you were yawning,
No,
weren't you?
I'm yawning.
I was like,
Yeah,
oh my
no.
gosh, dude.
Not that sick. Not that sick. It's like, that's disgusting, but like, I won't throw up. You know.
If you threw up, that would be so like disgusting yet also so amazing. You're gonna be front page of Reddit tomorrow.
Oh man, that would.
Would you? Okay,
Sorry.
question. Would you guys want to go viral that way?
No,
No.
I don't
No?
think so.
Good. So I know someone who's like, oh yeah, nah. If I got hit by, someone told me once like if they got hit by a car on stream, they would love it. I was like, what's wrong with you? Oh, never mind. Actually, it'll make sense because then there's video evidence, and then you can get you can secure the bag. Never mind. Secure the bag. Never mind.
Like
We're good.
the way that social media and stuff is now, I'm kind of like scared of it because, you know, I mean, everybody's gonna have different opinions, and that's okay. You know, like agree to disagree. But especially like Twitter is so bad. Like if you say something that somebody doesn't agree with, like you can get attacked, and it's like, yo, what I said does not hurt you in any sort of way or form. Like you can disagree with me, but you're coming at me with all kinds of like nasty stuff, and it's just like I'm just here for memes and to post stupid jokes. Like I'm afraid to say anything ever because somebody was going to take it the wrong way, and so yeah, like I would not want to go viral for anything other than something good because like I don't know, it's just stuff like that's like super scary to me. Let's need sell buckets. Stay heavy. We need like official merch to represent the bucket. Or Chevy. No, I'm sorry. I can't read. Obviously. Hold on, I have one right here. I might have a few of these babies.
I had
around my
like
desk.
7 Chevys, and my dog ate 6 of them.
I read that because there's a True Bucket channel, and I'm sorry, obviously I can't read. Okay, I didn't learn to read. Okay, you gonna make fun of me about it? But yeah, I have some of these, and I got to hand some out at the Alabama meetups. So if you guys like true stuff, you should come to those. Because I do those in Huntsville.
Ooh, fun.
Hashtag shameless plug, which isn't really anything to do with me specifically, just streamer groups that get together. Hint hint. You should come and get some stuff, okay? Learn about True in Alabama, and you might get to meet Raina. I'll invite Raina to the next
Oh,
meetup.
please don't invite Raina.
I'll invite her, be like, hey.
Sadomi's gonna go to the next True Alabama meetup just to meet Rhea.
Yep.
Like, yo, Raina, girl, you got my hats for me, girl? Ah, thank you. Listen, I'm gonna bite you. I'll see you next time. Please don't, please do.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'll get Raina to sponsor the meetup, and she can provide hats to give away. Whew. I'm visualizing, like, you know, we've had one meetup in Huntsville, and we're about to have the next one on October 19th. And the first one was good, but it was kind of like chaotic at times because the place that we had it at kind of forgot about us. So when I got there with all the stuff to set up, they were like, "What are you talking about?" And
Oh.
so yeah, it was really super awkward, and I like straight up had like a little bit of a panic attack because like I seriously like cried a little bit and had to just like sit there and breathe because I was like, oh, I knew this was gonna happen. Like I knew I had all this stuff planned out. I had been advertising it and promoting it for months, and they were all like, yeah, that sounds good. And I get there, and who I had been talking to had not told anybody else in the store. I'm like, oh, okay, because it was at like a comic book store. I was like, this is great. But yeah. So, anyways, like streamers like we tend to be kind of strange, awkward people. And so when you get a big group of us together, it's just a great fun time. So imagine that type of group of people plus something like one of those coonskin hats. Just the reaction that everybody would have is just like, what?
Someone at TwitchCon has brought a coonskin hat, like an actual coonskin hat.
They have to. There's probably somebody out there that has like that as like their persona, like that's their character that they have on stream. There has to be.
Or their fursona.
Yeah.
For her.
Yeah, good. Like, that's funny. Yep. Support diversity. Yep. Support all kinds of diversity. The making of coonskin hats. Oh my gosh. I need to hit up Raina and be like, yo, there's this thing called Twitch. You can stream your arts and crafts. I've been talking to some people. You've already got fans. They'll watch you. They'll watch you make these, and it'll be great. Be a good time. You'll be famous. She'd be one of those, like, the weird streams that people come across and they like blow it for like 3 days, then everybody forgets about them. She'd be one of those. Yep.
That's so sad. Poor Raina.
Listen, everybody face that beast. Everybody deal with that. Almost everybody do that.
Yeah, I like the duck thing, Shady.
Yeah.
Feed the ducks.
Oh my gosh. We need to feed the Raina stream. we feed her balloons so she makes the coonskin hats.
Oh man. Stop. Like the pictures that showed up when I googled that was just what? How does that even look appetizing? How? There's nothing about what I saw that says, that looks delicious. Nothing at all.
Another Antoine Dodson. Antoine Dodson is from Sweet Home, Alabama. Huntsville, Alabama. If you guys don't know who that is, educate yourselves.
He's climbing in your window.
Yes.
He's snatching your peoples up, trying to rape me. So you need to hide your kids, hide your wife, hide your husband, because they raping everybody out here. You don't have to come and confess. We looking for you. We gon' find you. We gon' find you. So you can run and tell that. Homeboy. Homeboy.
That was beautiful.
That was my first ever 4chan meme, and it was great.
I love it. I want to like meet him so bad. Funny thing is, Kartoffel, he went to college in Huntsville, and he like sort of kind of knows him. And I'm like, I'm so jealous. You were blessed with knowing a living meme.
I wonder what he's up to nowadays.
Yeah,
he probably owns some kind of like something, does something.
Probably. I would hope so. He deserves to own things.
Listen, if you get memed that much, you got you.
Oh yeah.
You gotta get something out of it.
I had a shirt that had him on it that said "Run and Tell That," and I'd wear it like all the time, like at school and stuff. And they're like, "What the crap?" And I'm just like, "You need to learn your memes." Well, we have been on here for 2 hours.
2 hours? Yeah,
2 hours. But it's been so much fun, dude. Thank you so much for being on here. Like,
yeah, dude. Thanks
like
for,
we get on here and we're like, yeah, about an hour or so, and then we get like so carried away. And this has been, I haven't laughed this hard, and I can't even remember when. Like, my face hurts from like smiling too much. See, you were right.
Yeah,
I told you.
Yeah.
If you want a cheek workout, these cheeks, by the way, just come find me.
Yeah. It's true facts. True facts.
Exactly. True facts, baby. Bang.
Oh, I didn't even realize what I did there. But yeah,
That's like 3 times you've done that tonight.
Listen, you listen.
Like,
This is how you know you were destined to be a true partner because you say the truest stuff
I do
on.
all the time. Constantly. And then people are like, oh, I see what you did there. And I'm like, what did I? Oh, I get it. Yeah, I was.
Oh my god.
Don't realize it. But it's
Wait,
been
why have
fun.
we not coined a catchphrase yet? A true catchphrase. It needs to be a true catchphrase.
I'll leave that one to Green. So,
Do you think Green truly knows how to do a true gaming catchphrase? See, I got the truly in there. You gotta fit the truly in every sentence.
Oh.
That's good. See, I believe Green is the true source of everything you need for TRU.
Yes. I'm just here for weird pet store stories. This is all I talk about. Oh, but it's been fun. I know that you got a steak waiting on you. You said
Yes.
that. You're like,
And by steak, I mean chicken, because I got my meats confused.
Okay, you're balut.
But yes,
Oh,
I got my. Actually, it's chicken, so I can think about balut while I'm eating that tonight.
Like, sure do wish this was still in the egg. I just like to say that because watch his face, like he's just like every time. All right, well, we will look for somebody to raid on the
Let's do that.
True Partner stream team. Because if we keep talking, I'll be on here forever. Because this has been such a fun experience. Good times. Okay, we got Mo Beta TV with World of Warcraft.
Ooh,
We got
no better.
Chris versus Game with World of Warcraft. And then we got Glock 9 with Realm Royale. So whatever you guys want to see. WoW or Realm Royale.
wow.
Realm Royale, that's a game still.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
like no shade, man. I just wow.
Mhm.
No, I mean, like the community is like the community it has is like really super into it. Because I know that like Glock, he was on a few weeks ago, and he's like a partnered streamer of Realm Royale or something. Like he's pretty big into it. So there's that. So WoW, we have one vote for WoW.
I'm down for some wow.
So
Just
the-
Burning
wow.
Crusade. Okay.
I don't know. I don't know anything about WoW, so I can't tell you like, oh, would you rather see somebody doing this in this or this in this? I don't know the difference of what they're doing. So pick. Somebody pick it.
But
You
anyway, I
guys
will
want to
say
see a
thank you
mage
for
or a
having me.
warlock? That's
Ooh.
one works with demons and the other one.
Awkward silence.
Right.
Anyways, tell us about yourself and we'll let you get off here.
Everyone, if you liked me, I like you too. I'm a Mixer streamer on Mixer now. We're having some fun. The 21st of September, aka Saturday, 9 p.m. I'm doing something crazy. Hope to see you there. It's Eastern, by the way. That's all I want to say.
So there you go. Go follow him or we'll punch you.
Please don't punch me.
So
Yes. Thank you all for having me for a great time. Thank you. I do got a jet. My team has to scrim at 9, so we're gonna.
Oh crap. Okay, yeah, alright. Well, we're gonna end this here. So again, thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. It has been super fun. Hang around for a raid and we'll send a raid to somebody. We'll figure it out. So see you guys next time.
Later.
Adios. And